5, 4, 3, 2. Oh,
Uh,
sorry.
if only this wasn't a podcast and people knew what you were doing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm currently
on my left pinky, with my left pinky.
Doctor
Doctor Evil.
Hopefully that's a visual.
Which makes me mini me.
Good thing it's a podcast, so they can't see our height. And if I'm
Yeah, I'll just lower my chair a bit.
yeah, there you go.
Basically,
Like
with
that
that
being said, it's Angel and Sword. We're gonna start the intro. Go.
It's Tuesday, Talkmen Tuesday. Everybody's looking forward to the podcast, yeah. Tuesday, Talkmen Tuesday. Everybody's looking forward to the podcast, yeah.
Boom shakalaka. We're back. Sword and Angel, back at it again. For those wondering, Purdue Boilermakers college basketball team is currently ranked number 2 in the nation. It's not a conference. It's not conference. I thought it would be conference.
We're better than our conference. We're number 1 in our conference. What up? My mom literally just texted me, "Are you watching the game?" Wow. Like, no, mother. I have a podcast. I have responsibilities.
I have responsibilities at 8 at night. Oh man. Oh man.
But for those of you that remember, Angel went to a baby shower last week, and I was out of the state last week too. So, did you record anything with Mark?
No. We didn't have
So
time.
you guys had a week off from our beautiful voices.
Even Marco was like, I thought about you doing that too, but yeah, it was longer we could have. So we got there Friday night, picked him around 9. Hotel's like an hour away from the airport. So, and then we just went out that night. Saturday, chilled. Mark went to the gym.
And you ate Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
2 times people. Yeah, he wanted to check out the gym. It was a really nice hotel. It was beachfront property. Luckily, peak season, because how Mark puts it, we would not be able to afford peak season.
I guess, yeah, it's November. So.
Yeah. It's November. Egg and cheese. Okay, there's a menu, right? There's a restaurant on the lower floor. It's a cafe pizza place. I think it's like a mixture of cafe pizza and coffee. But the menu says cheese, and then it has the option of like sausage, bacon, and the third one. And I'm like, I want an egg and cheese of sausage and bacon. And the guy in the floor goes, do you want eggs and cheese of sausage or egg and cheese of bacon and bacon? And I'm like,
Yes.
That's what I did. I'm like, yes. He's like, you can only choose one. I'm like, ah. Fine.
I'm rating this on Yelp, and it's going to be a 2-star. Do you know who I am? I've got an international podcast. Okay.
I wanted egg and cheese, sausage, and bacon. Apparently, can't have that. They're already pre-made, so I understood that part because she just like pulled it out of the.
She just whipped it out.
Yeah. They're huge. They better be huge. They cost $12.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I asked Mark to go to McDonald's since he's the one driving, and he's like, I don't want to eat breakfast because he wants to eat like the baby shower, which the event was like 12 to 3.
Mm.
Dude, if I eat at 10, I should be good by lunchtime, right?
You think?
It was earlier than that when it started, but he was just like, no, I just don't. He just didn't. He just want to skip breakfast entirely. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want food. Yeah. So yeah, and luckily there was a restaurant downstairs, so I just went with it. Cause yeah, and Cheetos, lime hot Cheetos are delicious.
Lime hot Cheetos. Could you taste the lime, or was it
Yes.
just like very, very, very subtle?
Subtle.
Okay.
Yeah, subtle. I remember when I was a kid, you got limes and put them into the hot Cheetos.
Oh.
So good.
Like you just squeeze the juices on it.
Yes. My
Yeah.
mouth is currently watering right now.
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab some hot Cheetos real quick. See, I
Uh,
can't handle hot Cheetos.
what?
I mean, like, well, I guess I used to not be able to handle hot Cheetos. I haven't had hot
Uh,
Cheetos in a long time just because I have such bad memories of hot Cheetos. There was this
mhm,
kid in my grade school who was one of my friends. He would like literally be able to just pop them just constantly. Like heat didn't really bother him too much. And I remember
mhm.
trying a couple one time. And again, this was when I was like 14, or I guess maybe even younger than that. But I was like, oh, no, 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 no. And so I had a terrible pain tolerance or a hot tolerance. Not like it's not like amazing now, but it's better. So maybe I could do hot Cheetos, but just the memories are stuck in the back of my head about that. So do they
My
have
stomach's
hot
getting more
Cheetos
sensitive to.
puffs?
I want to say they do. They probably do. They have hot Cheetos everything.
Okay.
Doritos. I don't even know what to add to that, but yeah. And they have extra hot
And
Cheetos.
others.
Extra hot
Mm.
Cheetos. But that might
So
really
I
hot.
would
It's just
die.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's even spicy for me, and I'm like sometimes like the spiciness overbears the actual taste to it. So
Hmm.
yeah. I don't know why. As I get older, I tried a new hot sauce, and my stomach didn't
How
like sit too well with it.
you just pulled the hot sauce from under your desk? What?
This is the desk where I usually eat. It's like the office
Okay.
or whatnot. I have a salsa. It's salsa guacamole and habanero. Extra. Oh, it's extra hot. Maybe that's why my stomach doesn't do well to it. But it tastes really good. But yeah, my stomach just like it gets bloated afterwards. And then I got another one. I pulled out another hot sauce. This one's
Yep.
salsa habanero home style from Sauce Chila. Expertos en salsas. Expertos. Experto. I want to say that's Spanglish, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's just experts in hot sauce.
Hmm. But I'm like, is expertos an actual Spanish word, or did somebody just make it up as Spanglish?
I don't think. I mean, if anybody would know, it would be you. But I don't think out of my X amount of years of Spanish, I ever heard the word expertos. And I feel like if I did, it's because I made it up and I put it on the test and I got it wrong or something.
Exactly. I don't know, but I feel like there's also um, there's so many people who are like myself, like first generation Americans, who we know Spanish, but like the Spanish that got taught by our parents, and
Yeah.
two, we know like somewhat English, but not necessarily um, all that too well. We can speak it grammarly, we're like screwed. Same thing in Spanish. We can speak it grammarly, we're screwed. Where do the
Yeah.
accents go?
I had
uh,
a fluent Spanish speaker in my grade school growing up too, and he couldn't. He like didn't do too hot during like Spanish classes just because like he knew he was conversationally like fluent, but he's like I don't know the grammar of it all, and so his name
wait,
was what was his name? I think it was like Alejandro or something like that. Like he had like a very Spanish or Mexican sounding name. I don't know what
Alejandro.
nationality he was, but
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I took a Spanish for the Spanish heritage, Spanish for the Spanish speaker in college. We were all screwed.
yep.
We had a Puerto Rican who
She
got
got
top
Spanish
Spanish.
like people get like learn English here, so all every you have an English class, oh,
We had a
Spanish
Spanish class.
class. So she was fluent Spanish like conversation.
Mine
So we asked her for help,
There you
and
go.
most of us
we're just
we grew up in a Spanish household, probably Spanish language, but
we weren't necessarily taught
grammar
grammarly.
wise, we knew
We
Yeah.
knew what sounded right
because
because
of
of repetition.
repetition. But why it
Yeah.
was right, who knows? I cannot explain that to you.
It was because my parents said it was, and that's it.
Yes.
Like, that's not right because that doesn't sound right. Because some people have told me it's wrong when I say that. And uh, so that class, we were all over the place for tests and whatnot, and it was actually good because it averaged out. Everybody got like a C, but
Hmm.
on tests, and then we would just make up for the rest. Yeah, and then it's getting so bad that in some like border towns to like the United States, they would have these billboards or like announcements up in Spanish, and since like the actual Spanish speakers who it's like that's wrong, like that doesn't make sense. It's like you're right.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. Who put that up there?
It's like those videos
Google
were like
Translate put that up there. That's who.
yeah, and like station. There's a things that we say in Spanish that are definitely Spanglish made up, but it's so common in every household that we think it's normal until somebody's like, "That's not an actual word."
Yeah,
It's Spanglish.
that's actually nothing. Oh, okay. Like expertos.
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Yeah. Ooh, guess what? Girl or boy? Please don't tell me you seen. Are you seeing the TikTok?
I'm gonna just take a wild stab and say girl.
Yeah. I don't know why. I didn't think they knew because they made us guess at the baby shower. Uh, and I was like, both of them wanted a girl, so it's definitely a boy. Boom.
That's how it always works out.
Yeah, they both want a girl. That's how the Maddie's mom explained it to me. It was like they both want girls, so it's definitely a boy. I'm like, that makes total sense. I'm going with that and that logic too. So I just kept saying that throughout the party. It's definitely a guy, and everybody would laugh. Logic. And it was open bar too, so. It's great.
Oh, there you go. You guys
Mark
were
was-
using that to pregame for your closing down the clubs later that night.
Yep. And from Maddie's side, it was just it was mostly partners, family side, because they all live nearby.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I guess it was also Maddie's parents, and then I guess 3 or 4 high school, college friends, and then yeah. So we were the I guess we just wanted to take shots.
Yeah, there you go.
We were
You
the
guys took
younger
advantage of the
people.
open bar.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
So how many people
Yeah.
total then? What, like 20-ish?
There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And like 10 tables, 4 to 5 each.
Oh, so more than that.
I want to say probably like 30, around there. 35, 40, 40 max.
Mm.
Yeah. I want to say there's probably like maybe 10 tables. But yeah. A lot of family. So, Maddie's partner, she's Cuban.
Okay.
So, big family. I think she has 4 siblings. And
Okay.
then they all live nearby. Like for the wedding celebration, I was gonna be the only one flying to their wedding. So I was
Really?
the only, I was the only one who had a credit for the flight. Because one of Maddie's friends was like, "So how much? Like, do you guys just come here for like the weekend?" I'm like, "Just for today."
Yeah.
And then Mark was like, "Same. I just drove like Friday night and like, just told today and leaving." Because
How long of a drive was that for Mark?
4 hours and a half, 4.5 to the
Okay.
airport, and then plus the hour from the airport to the hotel. Yeah.
A 4.5 hour drive alone does not sound fun. I have to do a 5 hour drive. I guess it's more so like 5.5, 6 hour drive every time we go to Candace's parents' place.
Mhm.
And we split up halfway. So like I only do like 2.5, 3 max. And man, I struggled during that second half of it.
I struggled on the way back. I was so tired. Sunday morning, Sunday
Yeah.
afternoon. It did not help that Mark wanted to go out, and I was like, "How about we just like chill?"
No.
And he's like, "No, we're going out. We hardly do this." I'm like, "Okay." Like, but it was just like we went to a restaurant, like a bar that had like food,
Hmm.
and we actually tried to help another bar that had like a band playing. Guess how much they wanted to charge for the cover?
$50.
Oh, I get it. That was way too high.
Oh. Well, I went higher. I was going to say like 20, but I went higher because I thought it was going to be something outrageous.
It was like $17. I thought that was
Okay.
outrageous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is outrageous. To go into a place to buy
Yes.
more stuff. Right?
I wanted to ask you, like, did we get a pizza?
Yeah. Does this go towards anything or
Is this
no?
food included?
Yeah, there's one place in Chicago that did the same thing, and like if you went early enough, they didn't make you pay to get in, but if you went
Mm.
later, then you had to pay. And I was like, if I'm going there, I'm going early where I don't have to pay a cover. Like I'm not gonna pay somewhere to go spend more money at that place. Like that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. My financials do not make like this does not make sense right now.
Yeah. Sir, would you take a portion out of my Roth IRA?
We asked the bouncer, was like, "Do you guys have food here?" And like, yeah, but I think they were closing early or something. It was getting close to closing. I'm like, 17
Mm.
bucks plus food. I'm like, ah. So we were just like thinking about it outside, and it's like, if you got like really want bar food, check the other bar. Like, what? It's free, and then you just have to pay for the food. Like, oh, that sounds great. It's a
Deal.
bar. Yes. And then by the time we got done with the food, the other person, the other bar that was like with the
Mm.
So that totally made sense.
sense. And then she just recommended us another bar that wouldn't have a cover. So if they just had a DJ, they wouldn't have a cover.
Yeah.
So they have a band. Apparently, there's a cover. They got to cover up the band. I
Yeah.
don't know. And
I'm sure there is definitely they have to pay the band some sort of cut, and so then that's why they probably do that so they don't have to take it out of their own I guess bottom line or whatever.
I'm guessing since it's like a touristy spot, it's not necessarily a younger crowd.
Mm-hmm.
It was an older crowd, so they're not necessarily getting drinks every hour or so.
Yeah.
So they're just more chill drinking, like maybe a drink a night, maybe two, maybe five max.
Losers.
Then we went to like a
Let's go.
younger, a club. That's a pizza place during the day and a club at night.
Ah,
A
that's pretty
legit
cool.
club, like where else vibes. Like the floor is wet, drinks are everywhere, your shoes are gonna get messed up.
Love that.
We were like,
That's what I want in my pizza parlor. Stick shoes.
we were like, guys, is there like a couch nearby so I can sleep? I just wanted to rest. But they closed at 2. So.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I was up at 2, if I'm being honest with you. Way past my bedtime.
I want to start thinking about it too. Yeah, it's been a while since that's happened. That might be the first time I actually stayed up past 2 this year. But not much. And then
Well, it's one of those things. When's the last time you saw Mark? Probably a year ago.
yeah,
And it's like, when you see people that you haven't seen in a long time, you don't want to, like, not do something because you feel obligated to go out, and so you want to have fun. So,
create some memories.
I mean, I would have been
Cost of
yawning
sleep.
in the corner with you. Just like, I am tired. Like, I'm having a good time, but man, I am tired. I'll do a vodka Red Bull, please. I need something in my system.
Oh man, that'd be smart. There we go. And then we just went to bed. And then Mark convinced me to get Tinder.
Oh my, you got
He was
Tinder?
he was basically trying to live out his life through me. So I got Tinder, and then
There
he
you
tried
go.
he convinced me to get Tinder Gold so like I could get some matches quicker.
Why?
And then he's like, if you're really gonna go for it, Tinder Platinum's the way to get. It's really only worth it if you have Tinder Platinum because like he described it, the perks you get with it make it obviously worth it, and me myself, I'm like that sounds like a plan.
Okay.
2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, why not? Not question it. Don't do it.
They have Tinder Platinum. I mean,
Yeah.
Tinder Platinum doesn't make sense. You get, because they limited the amount of swipes you could do if you have the free version. So you probably get unlimited swipes. I'm sure that there are ads or something in the free version. They probably take away all the ads out of it. And I think there's a thing where you can swipe or you can match with anybody in the world. But it's like, if you're doing Tinder, don't you want to just match with people around you? So, like, there are people nearby. Like, what's the point? Like, I matched with 4
actually get a
people out of
date
the
out of it.
Ukraine. Cool. Like, when you go to the Ukraine.
Yeah. And funny enough, I only get like an actual conversation from Bumble.
I think Bumble's the way to go. I think Tinder has such a negative stigma to it.
Yeah, because Bumble, you give her the first, like, she leads the way basically. She has to start
Mm-hmm.
the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than all the messages you see on your inbox of guys with their pickup
Hey,
lines on Tinder,
hey, hit me up. What's up? You up? What's up?
your messages gets lost in there. Bumble, it's like they take more into account. Do I want to start a conversation with this guy? Yes or no?
Yeah. I mean, that takes all the pressure off the guys too, because that was one thing when I had Tinder. Like, I hated it. I was like, okay, match with somebody, great. Now what do I say? Like, I'm not. I don't want to just be like the hi or the hey, but it's
How do
like
you make yourself stand out on Tinder?
um, pickup lines, but then it's like you have to hope that you do a pickup line that actually works, and they don't
Mhm.
think it's weird or something. Yeah. Ugh. If I was single, I would definitely go the Bumble route, just because again, you still match with people, and you don't have to make that first move. Even though probably a lot of the message you get is like "Hey" or something like that, like not creative, but I'd rather do that.
Mhm. Could probably just stick with Bumble.
Hmm.
Because also realize all my close friends that I keep in contact with are married.
Yeah.
Or about to be married. Yeah. Honestly, the ones that I keep in I guess John O'Grady's still single. But
Oh,
him,
oh,
honestly,
John. I was like,
huh?
I was like, oh, Grady's definitely engaged. I'm like, oh, John.
He's secretly single. No.
Yeah.
Sarcasm, sarcasm.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. But I'm like, I'm Grady. I just like, every 3 or 4 months we catch up. But everybody else I have a more consistent communication with, they're like married.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm the single guy now.
It's not a bad spot to be in because, I mean, this is not a bad spot to be in because people can like hook you up with people, but like,
Hmm.
I don't know any single people really. Like, I know a couple, but it's like they're not in the state, and so it's like that wouldn't work.
I also realized after 35, there's I'm not sure how true the statistic is, but like there's a 24% chance that you'll have a miscarriage. What?
What?
Like a 20.
Okay. What's that?
I'm like, no wonder girls are so pressured into getting married quickly. They got until
Yeah.
35. At least, well, 33, so you have like at least a 2 year period of getting to know the person and like marriage and whatnot. I'm like, that makes total sense. And for guys, it's just like, just go younger and you'll be good.
Just go younger and you'll be good. Angel says younger the better. Really, there's no cut.
It's a higher possibility of them getting pregnant and they don't have any complications with them.
Yes.
It might be just for their safety.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
We'll
doing
leave
it
it
for
at that.
you, girls.
Because yeah, I was discussing on the college table, and I'm like, oh, interesting.
I was like, wait, why are you discussing that? I'm like, you were at a baby shower. That's a normal thing to discuss, kind of at a baby shower. Like,
Especially
no,
for
just
married
at a
couples.
bar talking about that. And like, no,
Ooh, since you're married, I asked this: how many times have you received the question, "When are the babies coming?"
not very often, just
Really?
because I've got an older sister and she doesn't have any kids, and so it's like the pressure's not on us, like,
Uh huh.
or anything like that. Um,
How old is your older sister again? How many years apart? 3.
she's 1.5 ish, and so she's technically like when we were in school, she was 2 grades above me, but
Uh huh.
like every once in a while, she would just be 1 year older than me. So she's like that 1.5 mark.
Mhm. Hmm. Yeah.
But we don't, yeah, but
Maybe
so
which wants to like actually get married or not.
yeah, we don't get the question very much, which I'm happy about. Candace said if we ever do get the question, she's just going to turn it around and be like, "Oh, I didn't know we were asking inappropriate questions to one another. When's the last time you had sex?" Hmm.
Ah, we good.
Just be like, whoa, okay, changing the subject.
Can't just go direct. When's the last time you guys had sex?
She's one of those people. She's all talk. She would never do that. To anybody. She says she will, but and she's gonna have
yeah.
Tyler talking to me.
I could
I
not
heard
see.
you.
I could not see her like pulling that off.
No.
But props to her if she does.
She'd like
Boom.
nudge me and be like, Sawyer, you say it. He's like, I don't want to say it.
One girl had a response. She was like 33. Boom, and that's like, no, 2023. She said, it's like in 2 years. I'm like, wow, we already have a date. I'm like, yeah, wow. And then this other girl was like, we're not even sure we want to have kids. They both got done with pharmaceutical school. They have a lot of debt, so they want to take care of that first, and then talk about the kids. And I think they have a dog too, which how the girl puts it. The dog responsibilities are currently 60-40. 60 the girl takes care of the dog and 40 the guy. She wants a more 50-50 before the kids come in.
I mean, how do you do that? Like, I don't know. I feed him 5 times out of the week. You do 2. I play with him 4 days. You'd play with him 3. Like, how do you do this 60-40 split? And how does she know that?
I have no. I should
They probably just had an argument about that. Like, he probably just fought over how he needs to do more, and so it's just on the top of her mind.
I should ask more details, but I didn't go into details for that. I was like, interesting. She went from debating whether they wanted to have kids, and then like later on we were like went more into it, and she's like, well, actually, probably 2-3 years. And then I'm like, what? How do we go from like thinking about it? And she's like, well, that's usually our response to like it gets dropped real quick.
Yeah.
And, like that makes sense. So they stop asking, but me, my
just
nosy
give a quick
self,
answer.
I keep asking.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you really should. Okay, and then you just stay on the topic much longer, and then you're like, okay, nobody wants to be on this. Like, move on.
So we a Florida meetup. So when everybody's like, when Maddie's not pregnant, and hopefully she'll be like 9 months pregnant, she'll want the urge to go out, and everybody can celebrate before she's. But she's like, she's not moving. If she was gonna move, she's already done it by now. I'm like, it's gonna be interesting to see. Like, is she actually gonna move? Or will the sister right?
It's gonna be difficult because I feel like moving with a new baby so much more complicated.
That's the other thing she said. It's like, if she would have done it before the baby. But who knows? So I might be seeing spring, Florida, warm weather. Go out and actually, probably a weekend or something, and actually go out rather just take a baby shower, family get together. It was nice. Got to meet up people.
There you go. Socialization, never a bad thing.
That made me realize I need to hit the gym more. Cause spring.
Yeah. Beach bod.
Maybe
Well, especially if you're going on Tinder now, you got to get some thirsty Tinder profile photos and whatnot in there. Oh, just me flexing on the beach.
I didn't do that. To tell you how I would play Pokemon Go at night. I'd be like out and about at night, basically going to downtown, hit Pokemon gyms and Pokestops. Cause she just saw me going like downtown at night. She's basically asked. He's like, I don't. She's basically thing, or like thinking. And I'm like, I told her, I'm like, I don't even explain it to her. Like, dude, this is what I'm doing. I show her. She says, because I'm collecting Pokemon. Getting drunk.
I saw your TikTok on it, and I'm like, that is hilarious. Like, oh, I'm going for a walk. Oh, he's up to no good. Nope, I'm just trying to catch his Pokemon over here.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even want to try to explain it.
No.
So you're going to, when there's nothing outside, I'm like, yeah, this game.
There is.
I'm trying to conquer it.
Yeah.
Oh,
speaking of conquering gyms, I am so mad. There's one gym that's like 2 blocks away from me, and the Pokemon have been in there for a month straight. Literally 29 days.
Uh,
Like, somebody get these Pokemon out so I can put mine in there. I'd love to be in there for 30 days. Yeah, it's my team, so I can't do anything
oh,
about it.
yeah.
I'm just like, can I
Dang.
switch teams, kick them all out, then switch back, and then get in there?
That's what somebody
Yep.
does. They have an alternate account team if
They
they live in
wanna-
a small town, so they kick each other out.
That's too much. It's not worth that.
Alternate account to
Yeah.
make Pokestops.
I was gonna say you got yours for a different reason,
Now they
a
have
more
one.
tactical reason.
You're like, I like how when he asked me, he's like, "You spent money on Pokemon Go?" I'm like, "Yeah." And you're like, "What are you spending on?" I'm like, "Pokeballs."
Yep.
Yeah, you need Pokeballs.
My least favorite thing is when you just run out of. You spend more time like eliminating stuff out of your storage just to like swipe on a Pokestop or something like that.
Hmm.
Like I'm constantly running out of space,
How much space do
and
you
I'm like, I
have?
don't want to get. Let me check. Ba-ba-ba. I've got 650.
At 750. So,
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of like Pokeballs and things like that. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll eventually get these. I guess get more space just by
the
catching
key,
other Pokemon and stuff.
um,
In the gym.
4 or 5 times to get the 50 coins a day
I
bonus.
can't, Angel. People have been in the gym for freaking 29 days.
Downtown.
Downtown.
I don't want to go outside. It's cold.
With your car. With your car. That's what I do. I just drive downtown.
Yeah, who's this guy going really slow in downtown? I don't know, but he's looking at his phone a lot. Should we call somebody?
Why is he at the library after it closed? There's still a Pokemon gym active right now in a Pokestop right here. Why do they stop at our parking lot where there's a bar and a food, but just park there? There's a Pokemon gym and a lot of Pokestops around here.
Just let it happen.
And there's a Culver's like right next to it at Park. A lot of Pokestops as well. I go there too.
I
like
just
three or
invited
four.
you to a raid.
Oh,
It's a
I don't
one-star
know.
raid, so don't get your hopes up.
oh,
This is the live battle segment of the
Yes.
podcast.
yeah, we're definitely gonna dominate this 1 star. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Me and Mark and Bryn did one in New Jersey. I think it was 3 star raid.
Oh
We're
yeah,
like, oh, we got, but luckily, invited Bryn 45.
yeah.
And
I'd love to have Brid just to kick the Pokemon's butt, and then I just get all the credit for it.
Mark was like, we got this. It's
3 star will definitely be easy, and then with Bryn it'll be even better. But without Bryn, we wouldn't have done it. He's like, oh, I think it's gonna be this hard.
Yeah, every once in a while, like a 3-star will pop up, and I'm like, oh, I've got the perfect
Other
Pokemon to counter all this. Like, I can take it. No, like it takes me like the entire time to get it halfway, or maybe like 3/4 of the way. I'm like, that's ridiculous. All right, 25 seconds until the raid starts. Angel? Angel? So, Angel might be there. Angel might not be there. Not 100% sure one way or the other. So I'm just going to talk until he comes back. Oh, what a beautiful. That's singing. That's not talking. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Um, Let us know what your favorite Thanksgiving dish was that you got to have. Yeah. I'm just worried that this isn't going to be recording. Oh, hi, Angel. Angel is typing in the chat. Hi. Angel, can you hear me? Oh, Angel can hear me. Angel, I can't hear you, and I don't see your video. So, but it says it's still recording on your end, but I just don't know what it's recording.
Whoa!
Oh, you're back.
I had to like reload. Get back in.
Oh, perfect. Welcome back.
Boom.
I was like, I don't want to like exit out of this or anything because I'm like, it'll probably stop the recording if I do. So I'm like, I'm just gonna let you figure it out and I'll just be here.
I think I'll just save.
I'll just put them together or something.
Okay. Well, mine
Yeah.
says it. Mine never said it stopped recording. I think yours was still recording in the background, or I guess
Uh-huh.
it was still recording me even when you refreshed it. So
Boom.
I don't know. We'll see.
We got this gym. Wait, you live near a Pokemon gym?
Yeah, it's literally 2 blocks from my house,
Oh.
and so that's why I'm so mad because that's the one that I always go to on my morning walks whenever I do them,
Mm-hmm.
and not anymore. Now I'm just like, well, what's the point? These stupid Pokemon are still in the gym.
Oh, Mark was like, how about you get more on like Tinder and like not so much time on Pokemon Go? Oh, darn.
Burn.
So,
Maybe you should just put in your Tinder profile that you're into Pokemon Go. Boom.
ooh, let's
Win-win.
go to battles together.
Yeah. I'm looking for the Pikachu to my Ash or something like that. Really, really just get all Pokemon into it. Looking for a girl to raid with.
Oh, wait, there was this girl who was like looking for my ex-husband numero dos. That's
Oh,
number 2. So I asked, what happened to husband number 1? And she responds with, killed him.
whoa, that's hot. You into it? You into
How
being
would I
with a
respond to
murderous wife?
that? I just go with like, that's hot.
You need to just. That's the only like suitable response for that.
Oh yeah, I'll never get a response to like, that's hot. Like, I got nothing else.
Just be like, yeah, I'm down.
We're done with the raid. Do you want to do a quick BuzzFeed quiz? And call it
Yeah, let's
podcast?
do a BuzzFeed quiz.
And call.
BuzzFeed.com/quizzes.
Oh! Purdue won
What? Hmm?
93-65.
And Indiana lost in double overtime. Losers, you suck.
When's the next time we play a ranked team?
Hopefully never.
Yeah. Wisconsin in January.
As of now, I mean, things can change.
Yeah, that's too.
Oh, playing that is gonna be sweet.
Apparently, IU hasn't beaten us in basketball in like the last 3 years or something, like 4 years maybe. Like it's been a long time since they've actually beaten us.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Have you seen
There's this.
this?
Here's a not. Hmm.
Oh, wait, keep going.
I was gonna say there's a. Here's a not very hard cooking quiz. Let's see if you're a genuine chef or majorophobic. I don't know what that word is.
Boom, let's do that.
Do you see it on yours?
Yep.
Oh wait, we're gonna do a BuzzFeed quiz party. I love
Cool.
these. All right. Sent you the link.
Boom. Got it. Husband name one of those. Please keep your name under 15 characters.
No.
Yeah.
I just see HUS dot dot dot.
No spaces, and instead of the number two.
Two. All right. So this is a pretty quick quiz, and it's going to tell us which one of us is actually a genuine chef, or I'm guessing just like a fraud. The first question is which vegetables are julienned? And so they've got a couple of different veggies that are chopped or sliced different ways. And we have to figure out what the word julienne means when it comes to chopping.
Think of Julie.
I guessed right.
I guess wrong.
Apparently, julienne looks like French fries. So the more you know.
It's a long thin
And
match.
stick like strips. I was like, the pepino. What's pepino in English? Cucumber. There you go.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I was like, it's one of those words just was like completely different.
Yeah.
According to EA, what temperature is chicken safe to consume? Oh, I work at a restaurant. I should know this.
When it's not red in the middle, or I guess when it's not pink in the middle. Oh, I guessed wrong. Time's up. It was timed. Why was it timed?
Did you put time?
I don't think I had the chance. That stinks. I'm going back.
How do you go back?
I just pushed the back button. Find that quiz again. We just won't do it through the party mode.
Time's up.
But I know the answer to the first two questions.
Okay. Got it. I just select the same one and got it wrong. Alright. Chicken safe to consume. Oh my goodness, I got it wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do my normal answer that I did for the second one, just so I can actually see what my score is gonna be. Legit. I guessed 160 degrees. Apparently it's 165.
I put 155. I just remember there's a 5.
You had a 50-50 shot at it.
Yeah.
Which technique is being used to cook this salmon? And so, since this is a podcast, I will explain it. Looks like there's a salmon skin side down on a skillet, and somebody is using pliers for whatever reason to poke at the salmon. I feel like it's that. Got it. Thank you, Gordon Ramsay.
The answers, or the one of the answers is souting, sweating,
Oh,
searing.
sautéing, sweating, searing, flambeing. I guess, yeah, I never said what the answers were.
Darn
Love
it.
it.
I clicked correct it.
That's when, like, there's a bunch of fire around it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, flames.
Apparently it is searing, though.
Convection ovens different from conventional ovens. Options are conventional ovens. You only distribute heat. Am I saying convention right? Convention.
Convection.
Convention ovens keep food moist. Convection. Convection ovens radiate. Convention ovens don't need to preheat.
I actually know the answer to this. I don't know why I know the answer to this, but I do.
I'll go with use. No, it's like the conventional oven.
Like convection ovens ready to heat from left and right.
What? Oh, that's convection.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently they have the fans that make it so it's like the heat's coming from all the different directions.
Mm-hmm.
How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
Easy. Let's go.
Yeah. Nope, I got it wrong.
I got it correct.
I put 4. It's 3.
There are 3
Whoops.
tablespoons in a tablespoon. 4 tablespoons is 1/4 a cup. Well, you probably figure out the rest. I still figured out the rest.
4 cups in a cup.
3 teaspoons, 2 spoon, 1 dish. I don't know. The chicken below was butchered using which method? Oh, it's a whole chicken. It doesn't look like it was butchered. It's a whole chicken.
Looks like they just took out I guess the chest bone and they spread it. Would that be tenderizing, trussing, spatchcocking, or filleting?
Tenderize. Does that mean hammer it with a spatchcocking? Is this process of removing the backbone from a whole chicken and breaking the breastbone. Oh, you're right. They did break. Which allows the chicken to stay completely flat and cook more evenly. Kept intact. Oh, the back. Oh, they broke the bones. Oh.
Yeah. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't see that. Which of the following is not recognized as one of the 5 basic tastes? Tangy, salty, sweet, umami.
Umami. What?
I figured they picked like the weirdest one and put it in there, and so I went tangy, and I got right on it apparently. Oh wait, did you guess yet? Did I just give you the answer? Okay.
Umami.
That was the strangest one.
I was thinking like umami sashimi. Is that a type of sushi or what's happening?
Oh, blank is a technical term for the brown bits that stick to the bottom of cooking vessels. Is Mirepoix strokes, fawn, or chili? Dang.
I call it junk.
Junk.
Oh, I guess wrong.
Hmm.
'Cause, 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 'cause,
The next one.
All right. The buttery,
Oh,
distinct
I got it wrong.
layers.
I tried.
Yeah, I went gelée. Apparently, it's fond.
I want Oaks.
The
I don't know
buttery,
why.
distinct layers of a traditional croissant are created through a process known as lamination, kneading, folding, or cremation. Well, please don't put cremation because that's what happens when somebody dies and you burn their ashes. Distinct layers. Huh.
Ooh.
I'm on a losing streak over here. I put folding.
I put folding too, kind of like lamination. It's like when you now laminate something, right?
Yeah, like that's like a piece of paper.
Lamination though involves. Yeah, but got that wrong. Oh,
Last one.
cool. The blood is a chemical reaction between the sugars and amino acids in a food while it cooks, resulting in the browning of that food. The options are Bernard, Maillard, reduction, and Cannon. Oh. How'd you do?
I put reduction and I was wrong. Apparently it's Maillard, whatever the heck that is. But I ended up getting a 4 out of 10. It says
Oh,
not
nice.
bad. Not bad at all.
I got 1 out of 10. He's like, you scored better than 1% of all quiz takers. Woo! You could use a cooking class or two. Well, yeah, definitely need cooking classes. All right.
I was
Question.
thinking.
Ooh!
Question.
Did you see the Balón de Oro? Winner.
Messi. Yeah.
7.
Now that's the most all time, isn't it? Didn't he overtake Ronaldo?
I don't think they were tied. I think Messi was already in the lead.
Oh, really?
Five.
Yeah, Cristiano just has 5. So, Messi.
Expanded his lead.
By the way, nobody has ever gotten 4, like more than 3 Balón de Oros.
Until Ronaldo and Messi. And now they're like.
Oh, Messi. Yeah, now 7-5.
Yeah.
A whole decade of domination by 2 players. Happened.
Before. But then again, it doesn't help
Help
that.
that, It was only from
What?
1968.
It's
It's a long time ago. But
Yeah.
Until like the still 12 years of domination by 2 players.
Quite the achievements there.
It's amazing. Could you imagine Kobe and LeBron in their primes? Like 2 years. Oh man.
Yeah. That'd be wild. Or Kobe and MJ both in their prime.
Oh.
Because they had some overlap.
Right.
Question of the day. We don't really have a question topic.
What's a trending topic?
Let's say we could just give everybody the week off, maybe.
That works too.
Because we took the week off for Thanksgiving, so we're getting everybody the week off for the question of the day. But we're coming back at you hard next week, so get ready for some good ones there. But as always, thank you all so much for taking some time out of your days or your weeks to listen to us. We really appreciate it. As always, too, wanted to remind you guys, if you guys have any topics that you want us to talk about, leave those in the comment section on YouTube, or you can email them to us at talkmentuesday@gmail.com, and we'll bring those up. The hot sauce that Angel actually pulled out from under the desk was a topic of conversation that Alvaro wanted us to talk about. So that was from him. So thank you so much for that. And he just pulled out a third one. So we are just keeping it rolling. But if you guys have anything that you want us to talk about, let us know, and we will definitely bring those up next week or the following week. And if you have any just feedback for us, any areas of improvement or anything like that, let us know. We're always looking to just improve on our ends too. But thank you again for taking some time to listen to us. We look forward to talking with you guys all next week. But in the meantime, stay safe, social distance. Unless you're vaccinated, you can go give somebody a hug, tell somebody you love them, boiler up or number two. And we will talk with you guys all next week. Peace.